Hi buddies, welcome back to my video. It's me, Miss March. Today I'm going to talk about something very important, but let me tell you a little bit about the scheduling of this video. So this is not actually the video I was going to upload today. I had another video that was sort of like scheduled for today on YouTube, but then something very, very important happened and I felt like we needed to talk about it. And it's not the runoff elections in the US, it is not COVID, it is the fact that Sephora has released the birthday gifts for this year. If you see that my forehead is a little bit dark, is because right before I lit the candle, apparently I touched like the wick and like I got some soot on my forehead, so that's what that is. So let's talk about the gift. So this year Sephora has 4 like birthday gifts, and I thought we could look at them, talk about them, and see what is the best value, which one is the best one. So they got released, I think, on Monday, right after I posted my last video, and they were the following. I actually have my iPad to help me out with some of the details because I don't remember. So there is the NARS, a set of a bronzer and a lip balm in Laguna, and I'll talk more about each one of them as we go on, but I wanted to kind of like do a bit of an intro and mention all of them before we go into each one of the different gifts. We also have a set by Laneige that includes their lip product, their lip, what's it called? Sorry, I have it here. It is the lip sleeping mask, the water sleeping mask, and the water bank moisturizer. We have a set by Moroccan Oil that has a styling cream, the Moroccan Oil, and a body oil, I think it is. And then we have the online exclusive, which is a set by Kerastase that has a shampoo and a conditioner. And when I actually saw those, I was like, oh, like I'm definitely gonna go with the Kerastase one because I personally love Kerastase. But then I started thinking, is this the best choice for us? So let's go one by one, see what is the best value, and also see, you know, what are the pros and cons of each of them. So we are going to get started. Before that, I want you to think to yourself, which one do you think is going to be the best value? Because I did the math, and I was very surprised by what I got. So just to tell a little bit about how I did the math. First of all, this is all in Canadian dollars because I live in Canada. Number 2 is what I did was I did the math. So I looked at what the price was for the largest container available for that product, and then just, you know, did how much the amount that we are getting in the birthday gift would be worth. So my hair is bugging me. So I looked at that, and then that's how I did the math for this. So we're going to start with my favorite, which was the Kerastase. And the Kerastase has a retail value. So the value, not retail value, but the value of the amount of product that you get is $16.35. Now with the Kerastase, you get a 50 ml shampoo. They don't call them shampoos and conditioners. Like Kerastase uses like a bain or a lait, or which are French words for like bath or milk. Or now I have a conditioner from them. It's called fondant. They're shampoo and conditioner. So with them, you get a 50 ml shampoo and a 30 ml conditioner. Usually with them, you would get, like if you were to buy things, there are like 250 milliliters and 200 milliliters for the shampoo and the conditioner respectively. So 50 ml is something like this without this part. So it would be like this. This is like a 50 ml container, which is not bad for like a gift shampoo. And then this would be the size of the conditioner. So they're not huge. I guess they're good for like, it could be like this. They're good for like travel and something like that. So they're not huge, but I still think like you can get a good amount of uses. The actual value of it is not super high compared to other things we're going to see in this list. But to me, it's still a contender because I do like the products. And I have not tried this particular one that they have. So I'm curious to see how that would work, and it would be a nice way to try it out. So that is for the Kerastase, and we'll just remember that it was worth $16.35 Canadian. Now, Let's move to our second one, which is the Moroccan Oil. The Moroccan Oil comes with a 20 ml hydrating styling cream. It comes with a 50 ml Moroccan Oil and a 10 milliliter body oil. So I thought again I would show you what those sizes are. So so we have the first one is a 20 ml, and I thought I had a 20 ml one here. I guess I don't. Oh yes, I do. So this is a 20 ml container. So for the styling cream, it would look like something like this, which to me feels a little bit small. You can still get a few uses for the styling cream, I have to say, but again, it's a little small for my taste. Then we have the actual oil, the Moroccan Oil. I don't have a 50 ml container. I actually thought I did from like another Sephora gift, but I do have this is a 25. So what you would get would be roughly half the size of this, a little bit, 40%, sorry, 60% of the size of this is what this would be. Again, not sure, you could get a few uses because you don't use that much, but it would be a pretty tiny container. And then the last one is the 10 ml body oil, and that one is the one that I have the biggest issue with, because this is about 10 ml. This is what 10 ml looks like, which is not a lot. And this is like a sample gift for Drunk Elephant, and it's for retinol, so like you only are supposed to use like a pea-sized amount. So this is actually like, this goes a long way. But a 10 ml body oil that you're supposed to put all over your body, I don't know how many uses you'll get out of that. And I'm not sure you're going to be able to really test or see if it's good or not for you. So I wasn't like super impressed with the sizes and what you can do with that. And then when it comes to price, this one is worth $16.83. So it's still like, you know, around the same Kerastase value. I just feel like you don't get as much product, or if you do get as much product, I'm just gonna do the quick math. So you get 80 milliliters in total for Kerastase, but for this one you get 45 milliliters of product. And one of them, which is the body oil, you really can't do much with that because there's just not enough to like do your entire body. And just to give you an idea, when you buy the full size product, is 100 ml. So it's like a tenth. You can't really do too much with that 10 ml container. And again, it is worth $16.83. Next up, we have the Nuit Set. The Nuit Set was actually the best value because the entire set is worth $30.97. However, stay with me. So the first thing that you get is the lip sleeping mask. I'm sure that many of you probably have tried it. It's actually really nice. I actually use it. And actually you get this exact container. This is a 3 gram container. Let's see if you can see it. Nope. Okay. So this is a 3 gram container. You get it with a lot of different gifts at Sephora. One thing to know is that it looks really big, but it's actually like hollow here. But you still like, I've had this one for a very long time and I still have another one that I haven't opened. So you can do a lot with this. So this is a 3 grams container, the 3 gram container. This one you get. Then you also get a 15 ml night cream, the night water bank or water sleeping mask, something like that. That one actually has really good reviews. You do get 15 ml, which is not a lot, and I think I have a 15 ml container here. Yes, so this is like 15 ml. It's not huge. The one that you get with the gift comes in a jar. It doesn't come in like a tube. But just to give you an idea of how much, you can see this is a 15 ml container. I was trying to find some pots or some jars and just didn't have many that had like that actual size, that size. But this is what you would get with for the oh, I'm sorry, I always throw things, for the sleeping mask. And then or for the water sleeping mask. And then you get a 20 ml container of their it's gonna come to me. Get a 20 ml container of their face mask, the water bank face mask. And no, sorry, it's not a mask, water bank moisturizer, sorry, yes. Which again, it's not gonna be a lot. So if you look at the picture, and I'll put the picture, or hopefully I already have the picture up. When you look at the picture, it doesn't look that much bigger than this one. in terms of the circumference of it. So I would say it's not gonna be huge, but you still can get, like, you know, it's face cream, so it's 20 ml face cream, and usually when you buy a face cream, it's about 50 ml, so it's good, you know, it's a decent size, and it should last you at least a month, I would say. So, you know, that's something to think about. In terms of reviews or like effectiveness, I use this website that I like to check to see whether the ingredients are effective or not, and this one wasn't rated as high as the night cream that they are offering with this set. So that's something to keep in mind. I still think that maybe it was moisturizing, it just wasn't as anti-aging as it claims to be, but just something to keep in mind. But it is definitely the best value if you do like this brand. I meant to check before I started recording and I just realized I forgot if they were clean beauty. I'm pretty sure that they are. I mean, they're Korean beauty that I know, which leads me to believe, actually no, they're probably not clean beauty, because this is actually like, this smells like bubblegum, so probably not. It does have like fragrances and things like that. Just something to keep in mind. But if you do like Laneige, and even if you just like the lip product, which a lot of people do, and you want to try the night mask. No, sorry, not mask. So why do I keep saying mask? The night cream. The night cream apparently is really good. So if you do want to try that, you can do that. And I still think you would come out ahead. And I can even tell you, it would be about $10 worth of product. The cream is like where you get the most, because the cream is like worth $20. What you get of the daily moisturizer, you get $20 worth. So just something to think about. And then our last product is it's not a hair product, is not a skincare product, it's actually makeup, is the NARS set. And the NARS set comes with a bronzer, their Laguna bronzer. So the Laguna bronzer is very, very famous. And one thing a lot of brands are doing is like, they have one product that was really successful and they just make entire lines out of that specific line. So in the case of NARS, they took their Laguna bronzer, very popular. Many of you may actually have it or have had it. Anyway, you may own it. And they actually made like this balm. I'm not sure if I would like my bronzer to match my lips, but you know, as I like to say, your kilometrage may vary. So because of that, all I'm saying is, you know, if you like it, and if you do like the Laguna bronzer, then this may be a good deal. But let's talk about numbers. So the entire set is worth $29.19. Funny story, so when I first did the math for this one, I at one point like read wrong and was comparing this is grams to ounces, and I got that it was just like worth like 87 cents, and I was so offended by the entire thing. And then I realized I had done ounces and it made no sense, and then I actually did the math, and it's actually worth $29.19. You get a 2.5 bronzer. I don't have anything of that size. I thought I did, but I don't. But this is a NARS blush, and it's about 5 grams. So what you would get would be half of this. So just like be this. So you get about half. So this is a 5. You would get 2.5, which, just to look at it. Oh, the mirror is not great. It's not great. It's not terrible in terms of size. But for a bronzer, you do want a larger pan. So I don't know how that would work. It's not a terrible issue, and you could still like just go to town with your brush, but just something to keep in mind that, you know, it's about half the size. Terrible, not really. It's the only thing in the pan, so also it would not be that messy. So it could be something nice to have in your purse if you want it or something like that, but just to keep in mind that, you know, it is going to be on the tinier side. If you are a Rouge member of Sephora, a couple of years ago, I think we got like a blush when you renewed Rouge, and back when they actually gave you gifts when you renewed Rouge, And we got like one from NARS, like a blush from NARS. I think it's probably around that same size. And then the other thing that you got was a 1.1 lip balm in the shade Laguna. And this is what a 1.1 lip balm looks like. This is from Givenchy. So not huge. I actually broke this one. So I'll just give you an idea. This is how much product you get. And this is actually a 1.2, so you get a little bit less, maybe 0.1 grams less of. So it's not a lot, but I do find that with lipstick, we don't usually, like, a small lipstick can last you a very long time because you don't use it as much. So, you know, not a terrible thing if you choose to go with this one. If you do like the bronzer, that might be a good deal for you. And actually, again, I have to say, like, I feel like you can get a lot of use out of that lip balm, because you don't use as much. And I find that lipstick lasts forever. So I have so many that, you know, I barely touch because they're so, you know, you just don't use that much product. So yeah, so those are the 4 products. And as I said, I'm gonna repeat the value of this one, $19.29. So $19.29 would be the retail value or the worth of this specific set, the NARS set. So in terms of value, Laneige wins, it is the top, then comes NARS, and then we have Moroccan Oil, and lastly Kerastase. For me, the Moroccan Oil is a no, just because of the sizes of the products and the types of products. I don't need to hide like a styling mask or a styling cream. I don't like that the body oil is so small. I just don't think you can do a lot with it. And obviously I have this one. I don't need the Moroccan Oil. I think if I had to choose, I'm kind of torn because I love the Kerastase. So I may go with that one. It would be really handy for travel. Who knows when we're gonna travel, if we're gonna ever travel again. So that's, and like I am torn because of like the price is so low. That being said, you know, the Kerastase products are expensive, but also some of these other products here are the same price. So, you know, it's not like they're ripping you off. It's just, you know, whatever the size is. And so I'm just looking at the usual sizes or the normal sizes for the Kerastase, and the shampoo comes in $2.50, so like what you get is about 20% off the product. And then for the conditioner, you get, sorry, math is hard. You get a little bit low. For the conditioner, you actually get less than 20% because you get 30, and it's usually 200 milliliters. And you get about, yeah, so not great in terms of how much you get for product, and the price sort of reflects that, or the value reflects that. So I think for me, I would be between the Kerastase and the NARS. That's just because for my needs. I honestly don't need another one of that. I am tempted by Laneige, just the water mask, like the water sleeping mask, just to try it out. But I'm not super excited about the moisturizer just because I haven't read that many good things about it. But it is a good brand, and also because I don't need sorry, I keep throwing things. I don't need another one of this. So that's why I'm like, I'm not sure if I really want that. So yeah, I can definitely say the Moroccan Oil is a no. I still have a few months though, because my birthday is not until May. I know that some of my viewers may have a birthday coming up soon, or may have had a birthday that just happened. So for you, that will be a little bit different. So I think, yeah, it's definitely not the Moroccan Oil. Kerastase is a big contender, and then the Laneige and NARS, I'm intrigued by them. So I hope this has been helpful. I'm not giving you a recommendation because your needs are different. And I know some of my viewers may be, you know, like may be really interested in the idea of getting the NARS one. I have some, well, subscribers. I feel like very influencer like that really love this cream, so they may be like, oh, I just want to get another one of these. So really will differ, but in terms of price, as I said, best price or best value, definitely it is the Laneige. And I'm gonna do a very quick set of additions in my head just to tell you which one you get the most product for. So for the Kerastase, you get a total of 80 ml. For the Moroccan Oil, you get a total of, I think I said 45 ml. For the Laneige, you get, that's 35 and 3 grams. So you get 35 milliliters plus 3 grams of product. And then for the NARS one, you get 3.6 grams. Yes. Which I'm just realizing that tells you nothing, because each product has like, you need less or more of the different products according to what they're supposed to do for you. So I apologize for that. That didn't really help. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video and have enjoyed me trying to do math in my head. If you like the video, please subscribe. Let me know in the comments below which one are you planning on choosing. I also kind of wonder if, like, what happens, because I have a May birthday, so usually I can get whatever I want. But I wonder if anyone has a later in the year birthday, like October, November, December, if like you can still get all these options, or like you're kind of screwed. Anyway, coming back to that, let me know in the comments which one are you planning on choosing, or which one would you like to get. Subscribe if you can, and I will see you probably, I want to say on Monday, for my next video, which is the one that was supposed to go on today. And have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk very, very soon. Bye.